Alright, so I spent like 2 hours trying to figure out how to make this video. Um, I just want to do like a video on my playthrough through, I guess it's like the first part of GTA 5. Um, like here, right at the beginning, right out the bat,
Get these assholes in the closet.
I just completely fail a mission because I don't understand any of the controls. And it's pretty funny to me.
I said the closet. Get him in there. Come on. Hey, prick.
Oh shit.
Behave yourself.
Like I had no understanding of controls of GTA
I
5.
was trying to move. The guy didn't move. I was trying to see if I was in a cutscene or not.
Doing the like police shootout after robbing I guess it was a bank. Like I've never watched much footage of GTA 5 or played it before this, so this part I just thought that you just, hop in a car and like go.
Oh shit.
Didn't realize you had to have an actual shootout with police.
I have a shotgun or whatever that was.
Also, like when you first get into it after the shootout, like when you're doing the racing with Lamar, the controls for racing for me were difficult just because I don't play many like racing games, so trying to figure out controls for it was difficult for me. And I had to end up switching back and forth between like keyboard and mouse and
He's trying to take my car.
just trying to understand the basic mechanics
This nigga must got
of the game. Then like trying to figure out where to go after you got the car, trying to figure out how to like lose the cops.
There's like a little red dot.
Um,
on it.
It was confusing to me. I think I failed this one the first time, and then I finally figured out like, hey, how to actually lose the cops before you can deliver the car to what's his name, Simon. I did like that once you like arrived in the house,
Oh.
it gave you like a full laydown of the game mechanics for like your wardrobe, like being on the phone was weird to me in GTA. I don't think I've ever played a game where you use a phone in the game. Sitting down to like watch TV and like smoking, it's like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's like you're playing a game but you're doing something that you would do in real life.
Before you ask, this is a face brand watch.
Letting fire, water, and
Being able to like do investments on your phone, was something that I found interesting too. And like going out or where's it at? Like I was really confused when I first got into the game. Like I thought maybe I would, make my own character and go from there, but it like centered around these three guys, Michael, Franklin, and Lamar. And at first I was kind of like bummed out by that because I was, like I wanted to go into GTA 5 and make my own character,
Should
do my own thing. It having like a guided story was strange to me,
it's not giving me like anything to do.
and
Stop recording.
like
No.
having to like switch between characters at like the police fight in the very beginning was strange to me too, like being able to be multiple persons in the game. And then like right here, like when I went into the menu and like you can hear like the vitals of the person, it's like I don't know, it just felt like something different because it's like
No, I don't want to quit.
it's like at that point, like this is the person that you're playing as. So
Using controller. Fuck
like your decisions throughout the game
No.
reflect maybe how this character develops throughout the game. That's what I felt whenever I heard the like heartbeat. Getting the first mission from Simon. And like getting into the car, playing around with like the radio. I spent a lot of time playing around with the radio. And like trying to figure out like what to do on the missions, like for the bike mission that Simon sends Franklin and Lamar on. Like I felt this so many times trying to get the bike because it was just so fast going off. I got really frustrated with it, and having to redo this like shootout scene. And then like I think I failed it a couple of times, but like the first time I failed it, like I had a car and then it replaced a car with a truck. And then I brought another car and it was like I was able to like get the bike back then. And like getting the bike back and then having to see Lamar take the bike, I just didn't like that. And like the whole time, like past this point, like the only thing that I was thinking about is like I want to get that bike back from Lamar. So after the bike mission, I just kind of like rode around town trying to figure out what else I should do, and just looked at the map for like points that I could go to. I ended up doing a like tow truck mission for, I think it's for like Franklin's cousin or something like that. Then let's see.
Grab out and see what this thing is.
I like throughout this whole thing, I was just trying to figure out how to get Lamar out so I could get the bike from him. Um, I ended up doing another mission for not Simon, Simeon, for Simeon, with like the house where you go, you break into the house and you steal the car. And I thought that this was like going to be very difficult for some reason. It ended up being easy to do, like as far as breaking into the house, but once I had the car, I thought I was just like good to go, just drive it back to Simeon. And like not understanding, for some reason it just didn't click with me that I had to like follow this yellow line. I don't know why. It's like once Michael popped up to Franklin and like telling him like, hey, you have to like drive through the guy's window, like I didn't want to do that. So I thought maybe I could just like drive off somewhere else and do whatever. Maybe he would give up, maybe he would get out of the car, maybe I could shake the car, make him drop the gun or something like that. But he just ended up killing me, so I had to restart this mission again. And once I restarted the mission, like I just did it right, drove through the window. Of Simeon's shop. And then like the story ties in with well, for me, I chose to go to see Michael and see what kind of jobs that Michael had for Franklin. And then there was the like, you had to rescue Jimmy from the boat, which was, I liked the mission, but it felt like, I don't know, it felt like a lot of pressure to like get Jimmy from the boat. Like it was something that I like absolutely had to do, and I couldn't fail at it. So that's what I did. I ended up saving Jimmy from getting Jimmy back from the boat. And I thought about right here, like, because like the car was like breaking down, so I was like, should I go after the boat even though the car's breaking down? But I didn't. I just went back to the shop, fixed the car, and did the like to take Jimmy back home. Like after that, like I was like thinking, I don't know why, but I was just like thinking like like I could just go like steal a car, but like at this point, like I don't know, these people were kind of seeming like kind of like real to me, you know, like what I did like had an impact on them. So instead of like robbing a car, I chose to figure out how to call a cab.
How do I like
and so I could get Franklin back home. Um, and then I finally had Lamar there,
I'm trying to make some fucking paper.
and Lamar did come to the house with a bike.
It just look like that. You gotta know the difference, man. Fuck, man, great. My aunt would be very happy, homie. She wants me dead anyway, so she can get the fucking.
And I was like, like now's my chance to get the bike from him. So that's what I did. But first, it took me on a mission, another mission with him. Like at this point, like I don't know, I felt like I didn't want like Franklin to be involved in like crime anymore. So I wanted to like get Franklin away from Lamar. So I wanted to try to avoid the mission completely. And I thought that this was like a locked in thing that I had to do at first. And then I was like, no, maybe I can just, walk away from it, which is what I did. And it ended up saying that the mission was failed. So the mission ended up being failed, and I was like, okay, the mission is failed, whatever. And doing that allowed me to get the bike from Lamar. But from that point, like I could do anything else, but I could not. I could go on like side missions or do other missions, but at the same time it would not let me go into my house so I could do like a hard save. Like I could just do quick saves from like phones. So I guess that this mission is something that has to be done regardless. But it's just funny how like if I would have made my own character, I don't feel like that I would have cared that about like what these people did. I just would have been like whatever and just had fun with it, just doing whatever the game told me to do. But because I could not make my own character, it made me want to use the game or play the game differently than I would a normal game. Because normally in whatever game, I would just go and do whatever mission was there. But for some reason, I wanted to care about this for whatever. So I finally ended up getting the bike from Lamar after I failed the mission, and I think I tried to go to a movie, but the theater was closed because it was night. And so I just went to strip club and rode around town, and that was about it. Throughout the whole game, like whatever missions I was doing, I found myself playing a like when I was out on my own, Franklin was just doing side missions or whatever, or I was like exploring town. I would play like one radio station, and then when I was like on a mission, like I wouldn't care about the radio stations then. It's just, I don't know, it's funny to me how GTA 5 just made me like think about that different kind of stuff. I haven't played any like online for GTA 5 yet. I did end up downloading a mod for it and installing a mod, but I haven't really played that mod. Yeah, this is something else that I did with the when I got the bike too. I went to the barbershop for the first time, and like all throughout the game, like I was always questioning what I could do with the controls, because it just seems it's like an open world game, but you can't interact with everything in that open world. And so part of the fun was with it was like, how can I customize the characters that that the game provided, and what different things could I do with that character. And for some reason, I never found myself like, I had the option to in missions, but I never found myself actually switching to Lamar. I just always stayed as Franklin, and like switching between characters in the game felt
This is regular.
off to me. It felt strange. Like normally whenever I play a game, like whatever character the game has you create in the beginning, or whatever character the game has for you to play in the beginning. So being able to switch, like, that part of the game kind of fell deaf to me, and I just kind of ignored the possibility of doing it because I just wasn't used to it. But like being able to completely go in and change your character's looks at like a barber shop, like, you go to like a barber shop to like get a haircut and change your looks, and it's, I don't know, I just had this like reality feel to it for character customization. And then yeah, just past this, like I just explored the city, because like for me, getting up to this point and being able to ride the bike felt like the reward. I don't know if later on maybe like Lamar just gives you the bike, or you get the bike or whatever, or maybe later on I just won't even care about it. But besides that,
Yeah,
like having a
getting-
chance to
getting
like
a lot
do
better
it just
at
felt like that reward to me. So anyway, I just wanted to make the video um for this. I was trying to figure out for a while how to do it, because I was like in the editor, like trying to figure out how to chop up and talk about different sections, and I don't know, just seemed easier to me. So thanks for watching. Like, leave a comment, subscribe if you enjoyed it, dislike if you dislike it.